Welcome to Lesson 6. In this lesson we'll learn two new technique exercises. We'll learn to count and play 16th notes in quarter time and learn a new rudiment, the 13-stroke roll. Now at the beginning of every one of these lessons so far I've broken down the technique exercises and the rudiments and played them for you at the specific tempos you need to be working at. But I'm not going to do that anymore because I think by now you've figured out what it looks like and what it should feel like and how to incorporate that into your daily practice session. So what I'm going to do instead is give you a specific practice tip or suggestion that will really help you out along the way. On page number 76 in the back of the book there is a progress chart that you need to refer to see what exercises and what rudiments you should be working on at each point along the way. So make sure you refer to that and practice all of those things like you know how to do at the specific tempos. Now, at this point in the book, what I like to have my students do is start isolating a specific rudiment and spending some good quality time focusing on that rudiment. For instance, if the rudiment of the day was the double stroke roll, instead of just playing the rudiment at 30 seconds for, every single day, what I would do is spend maybe 5 minutes and practice the double stroke roll and break it down. Now what I have my students do at this point is to break down the rudiment by starting with the metronome at 60 beats per minute and to play that rudiment at that slow tempo for 30 seconds. So the double stroke roll, start with my left and play it for 30 seconds at 60 beats per minute. Now after 30 seconds, your hands are going to get pretty used to what it feels like at that tempo. Without stopping, move the metronome up to 65 beats per minute and try it at that tempo. Now at 65 beats per minute, there's not a whole lot of difference in the tempo between 60 and 65. But as soon as you start playing it on the drum, you're going to notice that there's a lot of nuances in your technique that change between those two tempos. And this is the whole point of doing this breakdown. 60 beats per minute for 30 seconds, 65, 70, 75. Keep going until you get to the point where your control starts to falter. Okay? Every single day, isolate a specific rudiment. It could be the double stroke roll, the single stroke roll, the 5-stroke roll. If you have more time, isolate a couple of rudiments, and that will really start helping your technique along the way. Now, in our next video lesson, we're going to teach you two new technique exercises.